Repetition is the father of learning. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. Now these are they which were not defiled with women. Who are the they? That's going to the Lord's men, the men of the Lord. It says they were not defiled with women. Now, a woman is symbolic to wisdom. The Greek word for wisdom is Sophia. And when you read the book of Proverbs, it describes wisdom as a woman. Now, the synonym for wisdom on Google is philosophy. So the woman in this verse represents false philosophies. The elect men are not defiled in them. No, these philosophies are polluted. But the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is pure. This knowledge, wisdom, and understanding made the elect pure. They were once defiled, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai made them pure and brought them back to life through this word. Therefore, they are virgins and they are not defiled. It's Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 20. In those days and in that time, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, there shall be none. And the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found. For I will pardon them whom I reserve. So, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he pardoned the elect of Israel for their sin. Because as I mentioned, the elect men came from different walks of life into different philosophies such as Christianity, Islam, and etc. But when they found this truth, when they heard this word, they were made pure. And now the Lord will pardon them from their iniquity. It's Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 1. When run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now and know, and seek in the broad places thereof. This is going into the prophets. The Lord commanded his prophets to seek. What are they seeking for? It says, if ye confide in man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh the truth, never pardon it. So the prophets are seeking out for the elect. And the elect are turning back to their power. They hear this word, they repent, and they turn back to Yahweh Shemel Shah. And they go out on the highways and byways as well and teach his word. Now I'm going to go to Proverbs real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 5, verse 1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. And that is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shemel Shah, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Now, this strange woman represents these philosophies. These philosophies, they sound good, but they lead to destruction. They will cause you to commit spiritual fornication towards Yahweh Shemel Shah. Reading on, it says, but her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. So these other philosophies, they sound good, but they're dangerous. They're poisonous. They lead to death. It says her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. See? These philosophies, they lead to destruction. They lead to death. They don't lead to salvation. It says, lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. So depart not from the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. These other philosophies, these strange women, only lead to one thing, and that's destruction. The words of Yahweh Shemel Shah leads to life, salvation, righteousness. This is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot and subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, lie in wait at every corner. So she called him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face. Now I found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings and tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love unto the morning. Let us solace ourselves with love. For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. Now, this is going to these philosophies and how they persuade and lead men astray from true wisdom, from the truth, from the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. These false philosophies are a stumbling block. And as I mentioned, they lead to destruction. This is Proverbs chapter 6. Verse 23, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. So these strange women, once again, are these philosophies. Now, flattery means to sweet talk, you know. Now, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is about order. It's about laws, instruction, reproof, rebuke, correction. Now you have philosophies such as Christianity, the doctrine of Jesus Christ. That philosophy tells you you can do what you want. For example, you could be a homosexual and still make it into the kingdom of heaven. And these philosophies are flattering to the people, but they are wicked because they are contrary to the truth. Back at Revelation 14:5, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. So there's no deception found in the mouths of the elect men. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 13, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies. Neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. See, so there's not going to be iniquity, lies, or deceit. There will be any guile found in the elect's mouth. It says, for they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. This is Psalm chapter 32, verse 2. It says, blessed is the man unto whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua imputed not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile. So there's no guile, there's no deceit, there's no iniquity found in the elect. But I'm in here, Lord willing. This was edifying. Shalom.